Alright, well today we've got the unboxing video of the somewhat new Parkzone Radian Pro. The Radian Pro is really kind of the main sailplane in Parkzone's lineup right now. It's the only sailplane Parkzone has with everything you want in it. It's got the ailerons, flaps, crow, camber, reflex, all the other sailplane controls. I got this one in a plug and play because I have all the other equipment. I didn't need the bind and fly. I've got the receiver and everything. So let's pop the box open and see what we got in there. So out of the way. Okay, so this is what you're going to find in the box. Right here you've got the wings laid out and packaged really, really nicely. Some interlocking styrofoam here. They've got the fuselage really well centered in the box. The horizontal stab and elevator are nice and braced against this. They won't get damaged. Got your carbon spar right here, and this is going to go between the wings. It's going to decrease the wing flex and pretty much keep the wings from folding in flight. And for those of you who own the original Radian, you'll notice that this carbon spar is actually has a lot thicker wall, so it's going to be a lot harder to damage, to stress, or to crack. So let's see, what else have we got in here? Get this cut out. So like I said, the Radian is a 5-channel sailplane. Get your servos already installed here for both the aileron and the flap controls, which is really nice. Servo actually seems stuck, but I won't really be able to tell until I center everything. One thing I did notice is this tape right here is beginning to separate from the flap, so I'm going to reinforce that on my own. Wing mount is really nice looking. Got your servo connectors right there. You get your aileron and your flap connectors tucked into that little spar hole. So let's get these put off to the side here. Okay, so here's the other wing. Obviously pretty much a carbon copy. Nice decal scheme though. Gotta say I like this one a little bit better than the other one. Looks kind of more professional. The other thing is it's got a lot less polyhedral up at the wingtips, so I think this is going to be fly a lot more axial. Won't be too wiggly on the in yaw, but we'll see how it is when I test fly it. Let's get this fuselage out of here. Really, really firmly packaged. That one, and this one. Be really careful not to cut up the nice Z-foam there in the fuselage. So this is pretty much the same fuselage as we saw with the original Radian, but it's got a couple of improvements. One of the big improvements it has is this wing mounting plate. Unfortunately, you can't swap wings from the Radian to the Radian Pro. I really wish you could, but that would be a great feature. But the way they've set this up is it's a lot stronger mount. There's some really beefy plastic parts in there that are going to help you through some pretty high G maneuvers, and also help take up some of the stress on the wings that are going to be caused by the control surfaces that we now have on the wings. The other thing I really noticed about this is the tail is a lot stiffer than it used to be. My one criticism, however, is right here we've got a lot of flex on the vertical stab, and that's gonna, I don't like, I don't like that. It would, if I need to add a lot of rudder input, I feel like that's going to be a problem. So I'm going to reinforce that with some carbon. Also, this gentleman, great engineer. I saw his video on YouTube. I'll post his name here in the video. Was talking about the decollage angle of the tail. So if I can get this lined up, basically the decollage angle is where, how this horizontal stab is related to the straight line of the bottom of the wing. And this is about 3 degrees up. And Parkzone compensates basically by raising the elevator. So he has a great video. I'll post a link in the description of basically how to fix it so the plane isn't constantly fighting itself through the air. Let's see what we got under the hood. Nice strong magnets on the hatch, and it has we've got a 30 amp E-flite speed controller. It's pretty nice. Slightly different motor than we're used to. Slightly different motor can than we're used to with the original Radian. Same folding prop. Actually, this is the new folding prop that they started putting on the Radians because the old one was pretty weak and kept cracking at the hub. So it's pretty much all there is to it. The only thing we got left back here is the stab, is the horizontal stab and elevator, which I mean, it's got a bit of a nick on it. I'm not too upset about that. But it's, it's a nice setup. Really like the plane quite a bit. Well, we'll get this put together. We'll see how it does. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you when I got this put together.